Welcome to another episode of the Daily Practice. The window is open, the request lines are open, the hourglass is flipped, and the sand is falling. Let's get to work. Here he is, our troubadour, Nathan Moore.
Oh, we had no volume. I'm unmuted now. What's happening, everybody? I just made it back from the Paul Simon tribute show. It was unbelievable. Oh, man. Playing in front of flesh and blood, human beings that you can hear breathing and singing along. And, oh, it was nerve-wracking. Singing through a PA, what a weird thing that was. Holy moly, it was strange. I'm not sure I crushed it, but I'm very grateful for the evening I just had. What a beautiful group of people, wonderful musicians, and Paul Simon, you're amazing. Oh my God, all those songs, it was just the tip of the iceberg. We just scratched the surface. So many songs. I didn't know I knew all those words. I was singing along to every song. I was like, what? I didn't know I knew all that. I ain't putting up with no Sissyfuss, no Sissyfuss. I ain't working in the town. Oh, wait. I ain't pushing no stone up no hill just to watch it roll back down. Oh, I will always be free. And if you want to know, I want to show you how. But ain't no one ever saying to me, hey, where do you think you're off to now? Oh, I ain't working in no factory, no, never again. As long as I was working in that factory, I ain't never had no friend. Oh, I will always be free. If you want to know, want to show you how. But ain't no one ever saying to me, hey, where do you think you're off to now? Picking up no peaches, no peaches, no, not for no $1 a day. I'll take one of those peaches though, and I'll be on my way. No, I will always be free. If you want to know, want to show you how. But ain't no one ever saying to me, where do you think you're off to? Where do you think you're going? Get back here. Where do you think you're off to now? Ah, man. We left in plenty of time to make it back for practice, but lo and behold, there was an incident on the interstate, and we experimented a couple of times with Murphy's Law. As soon as we changed lanes, the other one started moving faster. It's, I tell you what, never fails. Good old Murphy's Law. How's everybody doing? Good to see everybody. It really, when I got back home, I was like, I don't know. Half hour late, I don't even know if I should do it. Then I went onto the porch in Discord, and you guys were hanging hard. It just filled my heart. I was like, oh my goodness, look at us. There's a little party going on in here. Y'all playing trivia games and all kinds of stuff. So cool. Did y'all add any songs to the request list by any chance? Let's see if we got anything in there yet. Boy, I tell you, as inspiring as it was, and it was just such a rush just to sing through a PA system in public with human beings. I was like, oh my God, I'm out of my element. I'm going to have to do that a lot more before High Sierra. I'm so glad I can just say that out loud now. But I'm going to have to find a way to get out of the house more and get myself in front of bodies through a PA. Just through the PA was tripping me out. I was just like, who is singing right now? I don't even know who that is. I felt like I was listening to myself and not recognizing myself. I was like, is that what I sound like? It was a trip. I don't even know how to explain how trippy it was. But I was definitely not in my comfort zone. I was like, I don't even know what any of this is. Oh man, there are some songs in here. All right. It's all fire on the western front. Raining east, man, it's coming down. Snow's coming from the north undone. Time to fly south. Time to fly south. Hey, where's your wings? We gotta take to the wind. If we wanna see spring, we gotta soar over it all. Or none of us are gonna make it. None of us are gonna make it through the fall. It's all broken glass and rusty nails down here where the ground meets the sky. Watch your step and stay off the trails. Time to fly high. Time to fly high. Hey, where's your wings? We gotta take to the wind. If we wanna see spring, we gotta soar over it all. Or none of us are gonna make it. None of us are gonna make it through the fall. Are they in the cupboard? Are they under the bed? Are they in the words you never say? Are they in the world or just in your head? time to fly away. Time to fly away. Hey, where's your wings? We gotta take to the wind. If we wanna see spring, we gotta soar over it all. Or none of us are gonna make it. None of us are gonna make it. We gotta soar over it all. Or none of us are gonna make it. None of us are gonna make it through the fall. Yeah, fun request. Train of thoughts. Oh, there's some what shall we do with a drunken sailor? That's fun. Can't even remember what era of my life that used to be in my pocket. When did we do that on the Jam Cruise? I feel like it was a lot before that. The Amusement might have used to do a version of that. Jonas says, I requested time to fly south because you were stuck heading south on the highway. Yes, it was time to fly. I did give out a bunch of nickels. That was fun. Handed out a bunch of nickels. There are those that will hate to see you shine, 'cause it reminds them of the blindness they've embraced. They will talk you down all around town, and then laugh and be all friendly face to face. But that don't mean nothing. No, that's just nothing but mean. I mean, we all hate to feel small. Sometimes we make it all smaller, till it's all too small to even be seen. Hey, 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 don't be tricked by that train. It's not about to make any sudden turns. And there truly is a sage inside that comes with age. And there truly is a child who never learned. Some may try to glorify the stories of their youth, but in that you're bound to fall short. Some may try to claim there is no glory to the truth, but it's always as a sad last resort. I mean, you'd have to be a pretty brilliant writer to even have described the grace that you've displayed. And you'd have to be a pretty stubborn fighter to try to tackle all the nonsense that comes our way. Hey, 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 don't be tricked by that train. It's not about to make any sudden turns. And if your candle's lit at both ends, I'd say toss it to the fire and warm your hands above it as it burns. Yeah. I see a red moon getting sucked into a mountain, and a bright blue brand new breaking day. I never knew quite on how many hands you were counting, or just what you were about to say. But when I heard you were thinking about closing the place and hanging that dreaded, awful sign, I just knew it was a bad idea to miss what you have just because you might not have it to miss on down the line. Hey, 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 don't be tricked by that train. It's not about to make any sudden turns. And on the other hand, I'm certain wisdom wiggles in your palm like a dirty fishing worm. I hear Pip dancing behind me. Pip is a-dancing. Speaking of candles, we got a candle that's not lit at either end. Let's remedy that. I did forget to flip over the hourglass. It's an hour and 8 minute hourglass anyways, so we'll guesstimate this one. All right, let's see here. What was next? I know, sentence to rooftops, moving by loving. Yeah, some good ones. Time is just something. It is. It's true. Let's see if my piano, it's still working from last night. Time. Hey, Pip, come say hey. Come here, Pip. Can y'all see her? Oh, y'all can't see her. Get high tech here. Light show. Woo! She's an elusive little thing. Hello. Want to say hey to everybody? Oh no, she wants to run away. Tried singing my songs, but I woke at the missus. Went out in the yard, and the neighbors rose. Walked down the street, then come the police. So that's the way the song goes. Get me out of this jail, gotta hit those high notes, gotta stomp my foot on the refrain. Oh, but the judge sentenced me to the rooftops, and then only when it rains. Tried the afternoon, but what with all the clatter, it's like lighting a candle in the middle of the day. Sure, it gives off light, but it don't matter, 'cause no one needs it then anyway. Get me out of this jail, gotta hit those high notes, gotta stomp my foot on the refrain. Oh, but the judge sends me to the rooftops, and then only when it rains. Tried not singing at all. I really thought I could do it. I went for days. Then it all came out so loud. I didn't even know I could do that. They sure throwing the key away on me now. Get me out of this jail. Gotta hit those high notes. Gotta stop my foot on the refrain. Oh, but the judge sentenced me to the rooftops, and then only when it rains, and then only when it rains. Well, I finally got my version of a sandbag here. Just keep my foot over there until I get back on the other cam. That was fun. Holy moly. It's funny, I almost always seem to really have fun at a practice I'm running late to. When I'm frantic, I'm like, oh, I'm running late, throwing everything on, but then I get cocky with that. I'm like, I'll try to make myself late. I'm like, oh, that's always fun when you're late. So I'll just I don't know, play one more game of Fortnite or something. Try to conquer one more level in Avowed. Do a little organizing in Astroneer. And then I come down here and I'm just like, yeah, that's not the same. There's no rules. That's the ultimate fact of the matter. I would be a very superstitious person if any trick worked more than once. But as soon as I try to do it a second time, it doesn't work the next time, so my superstition dies immediately. But if I found anything that was consistent, some rabbit foot that just was like, oh my God, when I have this rabbit foot in my pocket, I just played exactly the way I want to. But any of those rabbit's feet are not going to work the second time. I think you're right, Seabirds. Nothing more creative than a little mania. It's got to be the real thing. You can't fake it. You can't just do it to yourself. Oops. Oh, I have to take a little stroll back to get my capo out of my case. Look at that. So many things not happening yet. Let me get there we go. No one told me I actually did have my capo. It was on the end of my guitar. It was Leo's debut in the world, getting plugged into a PA. It was, boy, I tell you what, so much happened so fast. 2 songs that I didn't write, and I just don't even know what happened. What happened? Hey, Brian, welcome to the show. I'm so glad the spot lives on, though. That's so great. Catherine and I, we went and sat right next to where the performers were playing, sort of on the steps. We just sat on these steps, and the host about halfway through the night came over and was like, when I first saw you guys sitting down there, I was like, there's no way that's just going to be where they stay. And but I'm glad to see you guys just hunkered down there. And I was like, well, you don't know me that well, but if I sit down somewhere, there's a good chance that's where I'm going to be for the rest of the dirt. I might be here next time you come into this joint. As soon as I find a spot, that's where I stay. I know each town is two towns. One full of love, one full of hate. I know which one is up to me as I enter through the gate. I know that I am lonely. I know I couldn't be true. I know that there are madmen. I know I could be one too. I know. I know the river's poison. I know the child is innocent. I know there were gypsies here. I know where they went. I know life is in the balance, and you can't cut the good and bad in half. I know you just plain don't desire what you have. I know. I know that one sweet honey, I'll be rolling in the morning glee. Be rolling in the wee hours, just her and me. I know power is a great inspiration, and just how small a man can be. I know the truth, it's whatever sets you free. Yeah, I know. Oh, I see. I'm in a different key than ever. I know math is a light shining on all the musics of thought. I know this debt ain't right. I know my education's bought. I know deep down people are scared and happy people are high. I know sinners close to God, saints usually alive. I know. I know the good songs come when the mind is gone. From the Buddha. Oh wait. I know grace is always there. It's me, I come and go. From the Buddha to the ball game, I know what everyone knows. I know the good songs come when the mind is gone. I know the ice is melting, I know nothing's wrong. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. Nice request. Actually, I put the capo in the wrong place, so I had the wrong harmonica in, but I enjoyed singing it up there. It was a step higher in A instead of G. That was pretty fun. Sort of wish I'd sung Lincoln Duncan, maybe in a different key. I'm not sure. I want to do it over. I want to go back. I want another shot. Send me in, coach. I want another shot at that. I hit it well. I don't think anybody could tell I was a nervous wreck, but I was. Hey Ryan, were you just at the Paul Simon tribute? Did you get a nickel? I'm wondering if that's somebody that was at the show. I was like, no, we could tell you're nervous, dude. we could tell. We could see. Was my actual sweater pulsing, my heart beating out of my chest was actually moving my sweater, and it was a little, like, distracting. Like, holy moly, is that guy's heart? What is that? What am I seeing? I don't even know what that is. Is this that scene from Alien? Is there gonna be like an extraterrestrial bursting out of his chest here in a second? I don't know. All right, let's refresh the list here. See what's going on. For those just tuning in for the first time, you can also add art to the window with %art followed by a space. Describe what you want to see. Wherever you're watching, it works in the chat. It's a miracle. It's perfect, Jonah. That's it. That is it. I'm going to stick that in the window for a second. Yeah. I didn't know anybody was filming my performance, but there it is. There it is. Oh my gosh, look how long this list is. Let's do a little summertime bank action. Won't you, come on, chickadee, sing me that song. River, 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 roll on. I'm sleeping in the sun on a summertime bank. Stone skipped 54 times then sank. I'm learning how to whistle. I'm saying my thanks to the rolling hills of home. Starry, starry, starry night, bullfrog croaking to its own delight. I wish I may, I think I might, sleeping in the moon on a summertime bank. I had a masterpiece dream, now I'm drawing a blank. Well, maybe that's it. I cupped the water and drank to the rolling hills of home. fireflies when you're having fun. My line is in the water and I'm sleeping in the sun. On a summertime bank, I'm in heaven, I think. I tried to whistle when the sun sank to the rolling hills of home. Wandering Aengus. Yeah, how does that go? This is a poem by Yeats, one of my favorite poets. I put music to it and then found out I'm not the first person to do that. I think he calls it a song in the title, Song of the Wandering Aengus. So every songwriter that loved Yeats had to take a stab at it, and honored to be in that gaggle. I went out to the hazelwood, 'cause a fire was in my head. I cut and peeled a hazel wand and tied a berry to a thread. And when white moths were on the wing and moth-like stars were flickering out, I dropped the berry in a stream and caught a little, what is it, silver trout? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. This wouldn't be in my songbook because they're not my words. Is it just little silver trout? Song of the Wandering Aengus. It is. God, I shouldn't have doubted myself. And caught a little silver trout. Aye, aye, aye. Aye, aye, aye. Swear. When I had laid it on the floor and went to blow the fire aflame, I heard something rustling on the floor, and someone called me by my name. It had become a glimmering girl with apple blossom in her hair, that called me by my name and ran and faded through the brightening air. Aye, aye, aye. Aye, aye, aye. Swear. And though I've grown old with wandering through hollow lads and hilly lands, I will find out where she has gone and kiss her lips and take her hand and walk among long dappled grass and pluck till time and times are done the silver apples of the moon, the golden apples of the sun. Aye, aye, aye. Aye, aye, aye. Aye, aye, aye. swear. Oh, it's so fun. I shouldn't have doubted myself. I knew it was silver again later. I thought I was getting the last verse confused with the first, but it's a callback. It's a full circle moment. It's poetry. It's perfect. I knew it. All right, let's see here. Fiesta, huh? Here come the ladies of the sea, silhouettes of our beauty, and they're dancing freely, the whole world is open arms. Here come the men with their guitars, the bonfire burns the stars, fiesta's raging, so stay right where you are. The time is right for music and delight. All that came before us was just moving towards tonight, so don't move, but into the groove. We got a lot of work to do. We gotta put up the sun. We gotta take down the moon. Somebody's gotta do it. Must be up to us. Fiesta! Woo! Here come the children of the past, sailing and I can hear them laughing. Their boat is rocking, they're coming in so fast. And there go all the ancient eyes, they've planned a big surprise. It's a free-for-all, it's the smile of the wise. Just sing when you speak and fly when you fall. Day to day, week to week, all at once, once at all. As long as we live, as long as we give without wanting, then we'll never want it all. Fiesta! Here come the ladies of the sea, silhouettes of our beauty, and they're dancing freely. The whole world is open arms, it's all home. In our hearts we're not alone. No, the rhythm of our love will dance beyond our skin and bone. Oh, man. Everybody in the crowd, just take a little look around you now. These are all your brothers, your sisters. You should be proud. Don't forget Fiesta, now that's the life that grows the seed. It's in all our Monday mornings, it's in every breath we breathe. Fiesta! Oh man, I want to try that again. So many little tricks. I still haven't gotten to where as soon as I start taking a lead, I get so excited. I forget everything the practice has taught me. I don't breathe. I don't listen good enough. I need to look at the candle, take a breath, and relax into it. But sometimes when I actually try to do that, then I stand still. Then I get still. I don't quite know what to do yet when those moments happen. The ability to do this is still fresh and too dang exciting. It's just too exciting. I wish I could take the loop with me everywhere I go. Wish I could take it to my chair upstairs when I'm just noodling, watching TV. I've tried to loop things on my phone to practice looping and playing along to it. Finding it'd be so cool just to do each song a bunch of times and find little cool hooks and little safe spaces in there that I can always default back to. But I don't have any of those yet. What's next? Ooh, we got a couple requests for Understand Under. I want to play like Jello Morton, write like Waldo Emerson, sing like Odetta Say, give me liberty like Patrick Henry. I want to escape like Houdini on the very last breath. I want to fly straight as an arrow, crooked sparrow. Want to swallow fire, I want to paint the town red. I want to understand under, and hold the whole world up over my head. I want to die in battle, grow old with a wife, catch every kind of fish. Lord, I'd give anything if I could play the fiddle. I want to know the recipe for every dish. I want to bust some moves on the dance floor. I want to sit in the back of a smoky-ass debaucherous den. I want to live to be 120, tell wondrous tales to my great-great-grandchildren. Yeah, I want to be a stand-up comedian. I want to start a new twist in philosophy. I want to be a cowboy and an Indian. I want to be an E.E. Cummings apostrophe. I want to be fluent in every language. I want to be a painter, the next Abby Hoffman. I want to be the mayor of my hometown in the Blue Ridge Mountains. I got to get there more often. I want to take the plunge to the depths of madness. I want to sit in the clear like a Buddhist monk. I want to turn the tables like Jesus and cross all borders in a smuggler's trunk. I want to write code like a rogue programmer. I want to sell potions on the side of the street. I want to survive some grisly summer, learning which berries are safe to eat. Yeah, I want to do tricks in a biplane smoking and be able to fix anything that gets broken. I want to hang on when the questions are spoken. I want to let go when the wind is blowing. I want a light bulb to go off in my head like Edison. I want to get my brain around what Einstein said. I want to understand under, and hold the whole world up over my head. That's all. I just want to understand under, hold the whole world up over my head. Is that too much to ask? Just to understand under, hold the whole world. Easy. Oh, did I hang your window up? Oh no, sorry Spiral, whoever's playing in there. Madagascar, I wonder what version of that you know. I find food, drink when drinks around. I wake up when I wake up, sleep when I lie down, eat when I find food. I'll lie in the arms of any lady who's willing to hold me through. I'm on my way to no place in particular, and when I get there, I don't know what I'll do. But I'll wake up when I wake up, sleep when I lie down, eat when I find food, drink when drinks around. I'll wake up when I wake up, sleep when I lie down, eat when I find food, drink when drinks around. I'm reaching out, Oklahoma, oh Montana, it's just outside that door. And when I reach Wyoming, won't you make me a pallet on your floor? And I'll wake up when I wake up, sleep when I lie down, eat when I find food, drink when drinks around. I wake up when I wake up, sleep when I lie down, eat when I find food, drink when drinks around. If you're wondering what makes a drifter, if you're wondering why he won't stay, well, it's a simple matter of physics. In physics, the truth's impossible to say. But some night, somewhere, some star streaks across the sky, and it's on that one you make your wish. On the rest, you're just wondering why. I wake up when I wake up, sleep when I lie down, eat when I find food, drink when drinks around. I wake up when I wake up, sleep when I lie down, eat when I find food, drink when drinks around. I wake up when I wake up, sleep when I lie down, eat when I find food, drink when drinks around. Is that the song you wanted to hear? Or were you looking for, well, I wake up when I wake up, I sleep when I lie down, wake up when I wake up. can't remember. The original was crazy. When I go when I wake up, I'll sleep when I lie down. I eat when I find food. I drink when there's drink around, round. Can't remember. Iterations, incarnations, recitations, hallucinations, illuminations. These are all nations we are proud citizens of. Associations. Oh my goodness. I just have to refresh that list. Look, you guys are rocking. It is Friday night. I feel like our hour's probably up. I know we talked about this earlier, and that we've done away with time altogether, but I don't know what that means yet. Still got to timestamp these. Let's do a couple more. Get on out. Was it sort of like that version? The amusement version? Oh, that was the one. Gotcha. I'm like a cartoon, I'm drawn to where I go. These clouds I'm below look like a painting. Sometimes I wonder in slow-mo, like a child being flattened by a fat man fainting. May sound silly, but it's true. Actually, most things do. Lord, I prayed to you. Now here I am. I'm like a cartoon, for better or worse, for butter and bread. I'm asking. It's written in the bubble floating above my head. Sometimes it's only ampersands and exclamations. May sound silly, but it's true. Actually, most things do. Lord, I prayed to you. Now here I am. Like a cartoon. I'm like a cartoon, dodging falling safes. I heal right away, that's why they thank me. It's all just howling at the moon at the end of the day, surrounded by things that say Acme. May sound silly, but it's true. Actually, most things do. Lord, I prayed to you. Now here I am. I'm like a cartoon. natural fade. Now if they'd only crown the king of failure, give a prize for heartache at the fair, give a dime for every time I feared the jailer, if juggling just meant throwing things in the air. Not getting younger, never found that fountain, my bigger dreams now fit in my hand. I've stopped looking for a big rock candy mountain she can't count on, can't walk to Never Never Land, can't fly to heaven, can't fly to heaven. If they only threw parades for self-destruction, sang praise for singing out of tune, if I only got paid for doing nothing, if it all didn't happen so soon, not getting younger, never found that fountain, my bigger dreams now fit in my hand. I've stopped looking for that big rock candy mountain she can't count on, can't walk to Never Never Land, can't fly to heaven, can't fly to heaven. Hey, wait, what if it wasn't either or, but love was fear that finds you when you try to disappear and scares you into the light so near, just to hold you in its arms forever dear. Not getting younger, never found that fountain, my bigger dreams now fit in my hand. I've stopped looking for that big rock candy mountain she can't count on, can't walk to Never Never Land, can't fly to heaven, can't fly to heaven, can't fly to heaven, can't fly to heaven. Seabird says, Nathan, I think I heard you say once that your ideal dinner party would include John Prine, Bob Dylan, Leonard Cohen, maybe Greg Brown. You got to get Tom Waits in there. Wondering if there are any up-and-comers that you would consider adding to that list. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Such an original list, such a fundamental list. I don't know. Gosh. I think one of the reasons it's hard to add people to that list is because all those people had such a huge body of work when I met them, when I was introduced to them. His entire careers, decades and decades. I don't know if any of them, their first couple of albums would have gotten them at that table. It was more the life's work and the canon of American treasures, sort of my musical literary heroes. I'm sure there's people today that are setting out on a similar journey and will arrive at that table eventually. Magpie says, Nathan Moore, also note there are no women on that list. It's true. Those were my 5 original heroes. I don't know if it was because I was in my blind spot or if I was just a man myself and modeling myself. Those were my male role models of who I wanted to become as a man. Lots of ways to look at it, but it's true. I will say that the music I've loved in my life is way more diverse than those 5 dudes at that table. Even genre-wise, just I've been impacted by so much music. I was just talking about how I still had the exploited vinyl around here from my punk days. That felt like a leaving song. That might have gotten us out of there. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for bending your ear my direction. Sure to appreciate you. Hope you have a wonderful weekend out there. And yeah, sorry I was late, but I was as soon as I could. That's my cigarette now. This nicotine gum. It's like, oh. Well, thank you, Spiral. Thank you. I'll be back Monday night. Can't wait. Looking forward to it. Go get them, Tigers. Give them heaven. Show mercy. Be silly. Be honest.